The Natchez is one of only a few steamboats left in the United States. She has skipped the celebration called Tall Stacks in the past because of the difficulty of bringing her so far upriver at a time of year when there are lots of tourists in New Orleans ready to ride. But Hurricane Katrina changed a lot for the Natchez. A majority of crew members had lost their homes, even using the excursion boat for temporary housing in the immediate aftermath of the storm.
We were back in New Orleans about a month after the storm. We had a lot of staff who lost everything, a lot of staff who had to leave town and didn't know if they could come back. So it's been sort of it's almost like starting a business almost over again, except that we have a really tight-knit family of staff, and so that's kept us going.
Since tourism has not yet fully rebounded in New Orleans, operators of the Natchez decided to make the 1,400-mile river voyage up the Mississippi and then the Ohio to join in the Midwestern celebration of riverboat heritage.
Our first trip to Tall Stacks is really exciting for our company and all of our crew. You know, it's an event that our industry knows so well, and it's so well known, and an honor to be here. And it's so exciting to be around all our contemporary boat operators and owners, and the spectacle of all these boats gathered in one place is just super.
And even for the crew of the Natchez, seeing more than a dozen other riverboats at the same event made the trip to the Ohio River a unique experience.
It was a big thing for all of our crew, I think, to come, because we have a lot of people who have never seen boats like this. All they're really familiar with is the Natchez and, of course, the Delta Queen Company's boats who had been docked there for a while. And they're a little bit different. They're still steamboats, though. So for them, this has been the most exciting adventure for them.
This Natchez was built in 1975, but is the 9th steamboat to bear the Natchez name.
The Natchez you're on today was built in Braithwaite, Louisiana in the early 70s and sailed for the first time in 1975, April of 75. So we celebrated our 31st year in operation this past year, and the Natchez is a replica of an old steamboat called the Virginia, and we have German-made steam engines that came out of the Clareton, a U.S. steel push boat that was on the Kanawha River. Those engines were built in the early 20s, and they'll run for another 80 years without any problem. And this is the 9th boat, so we're carrying on a great steamboat tradition with the Natchez in New Orleans.